All right, how do you get clients when you don't currently have clients and you have zero results, right? So my name is Daniel Fazio. I run client ascension for software companies, cold email wizard, made $5 million by the time I'm 25, right? I own a bunch of stuff. Then we help marketing agencies and B2B companies at an additional 10 to 50K a month profit at clientascension.com. But we're going to go straight into this video. So this is a classic chicken and the egg story. Like, which came first, the client or the results for the client? And the answer is that it's the client that comes first. It's the chicken, right? So in order, you obviously understand this because you're watching your video, right? So you're smart. So in order to get clients, they want to see proof, right? So what comes first is the client, not the result. In order, here's what you need to be doing, right? And I'm going to functionally tell you how to get this done, right? So get client, get results, get client, get results. That's how it works, right? So before I get into this, let me share some screenshots. So this is one of my boys, Xavier. He's in one of my communities, and he decided to spin up a short form content agency. So breakdown of how he found his first client, found a dating coach, made 5 shorts of his existing long form, sent him a short every other day until he responded, got the email and sent him a personalized loom, sent 2 proposals, 1 full package, another repurposed, email back and forth, how the process went, sent the invoice and paid. Now, 8 days later, he goes, posted first client results, 700,000 views. And additionally, got my first book called through my landing page, right? So let me break this down here for you. Let me break this down. So in image 1, you see it's very difficult to sign client. It takes a considerable amount of effort. In image 2, you see that for him, it was easy to get the second client, or at least the call booked. So in the beginning, it was very hard. And in the end, it was very easy. So you see that gap. What closed that gap? And the answer was this. This specifically right here, the 700,000 views. If you don't deliver client results, it will always be hard to get clients. This is what so many people do not functionally understand. It is extremely difficult to get your first client because you don't have results. But when you finally get that client and you don't give them results, it's always going to be the most difficult it can be for the rest of your life. So many of you guys want to sign all of the clients and make all of the money, but deliver 0 of the results. And it always makes your life on maximum difficulty. Always. Right? So it was extremely hard to sign the first one, extremely easy to sign the second. And what decreased the difficulty was the acquisition of results. This right here is the only reason it's easy. It becomes easy. Right? Every additional client should be easier and easier to obtain if you get good results for your clients. This is the primary issue with a lot of you guys running businesses. And it's the reason why so many things get screwed up in marketing, right? So like you probably want to run a sustainable business that doesn't scam people, right? So you have to do the results. It's all those other people who don't care about the client results that screw everything up for you. But if you just do a really good job, you put in a lot of hard, actual, extreme, concerted effort to get good at the service you're selling and get your clients results, I promise it's going to work out for you. I promise it will work out in the long run and you will build a very profitable business, right? So that's what you need to focus on. So many people are not good at what they do. So let me give you some for instances. You're trying to sell email marketing and you're not even good at email marketing, nor do you even run your own email list. You are trying to sell short form content, but you don't even drive views and you don't even post short form content yourself. You are trying to sell cold email lead generation, but you can't even sign clients using cold email yourself. How do you expect another human to give you money for something when you don't even do it yourself? Nor do you even get results for? You need to de-risk for clients. And this is where a lot of people go wrong. They're focusing way on the upside and they're not de-risking, right? It hurts more to lose $100 than it feels good to gain $100. So you need to take the risk away from people, and you can de-risk in two ways. One is by guarantee, either a money-back guarantee or a performance basis, or by perception. And that is either results from yourself or results from clients, social proof or internal proof, like you do it already yourself, right? So if you sit here and you're teaching people, hey, here's how to get 100,000 followers on TikTok, and you have 100,000 followers on TikTok, it's pretty fucking apparent that you are the person capable of getting 100,000 followers on TikTok. It's pretty apparent, regardless if you did it for another human or not. So all of you have one free client that requires $0 and zero effort to sign. Yourself. And you're not even doing it. You're trying to sell all these services and you're not even doing it yourself. You're just trying to automatically sell it to another person. If like you're out here trying to sell short form content, talking about, are you interested in growing your business with short form content? Are you? You don't even do it. Like, are you interested in growing your business with short form content? Because it appears as if you're not. Like, why is someone going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'll work with you to build my business with short form content, even though you're personally not using short form content? Like, even you aren't confident enough in your ability to grow a business with short form content to the point that you don't even do this shit yourself. It's incredible. Like, really sit there and think, like, step back into the third person and really look at yourself and just, it's so obvious. Like, fucking obviously you should be doing short form content yourself. If you're selling short form content, like, it's very clear, right? So there's 4 things that are going to get people to buy over time, right? So it's claims, proof, competency, and consistency. So we're going to go through each of these. So claims, you fill the gap. You take somebody from current state to end state. So a lot of what you guys are doing is you're trying to sell short form content, or you're trying to sell email marketing. You're not selling short form content or selling email marketing. You're selling $50,000 of sales in the next 60 days or you don't pay. Like, you're selling the gap. Like, the current state, they don't have clients, or they're working too much, or whatever the fuck. The end state is they have a lot of money, or like the business is automated, and your service is the gap between those. Like, you sell the end state, not the mechanism, right? So quantifiable promise, end result without objection. So here's some examples. I will close $50,000 in new business using your email list in the next 60 days without running fake scarcity, discounted promos, or hyped up off-brand emails. That's fire. So I will script, edit, and produce your next 8 YouTube videos and guarantee they get 3 times more views without hopping on hype trains or breaking terms of service, or you don't pay. That's good, right? Quantifiable promise, end result without a specific objection that they have, right? Easy. All right, proof. This is how you convert the next subsection of people, the next subsection of the population, otherwise people who want proof that you are in fact able to deliver the result. So if you just have a claim, like, some small percent of the population will buy just off the claim without any evidence. The next subsection of the population is more logical and they require proof. So these are all the ways by which you can do this. Interview with the client. Like, if you have a client, having them explain the results they achieved with you. Screenshots of the client's results or your results. Those are completely fine, right? Selfie testimonial videos from clients explaining the results they achieved, or independent case study walkthroughs where it's kind of like a loom and you just explain your process of how you went from current state to end state. That's very important that you understand that. It's show every single form of social proof should present a current state, and then something was executed and it resulted in an end state. It's a story, right? Current state, gap, end state. And then you are the gap. Like, you are the thing that gets them to the end state, or yourself to the end state, right? So now a further subsection of the population will not just want to see proof that you have delivered the result, but will want further evidence that certifies in their head that you are in fact a master. So this hits the next most logical of the people in existence. So they want to see you prove your competency. They want to see that you are indisputably a master and you very much do, in fact, know what you're talking about, right? And this is where the following forms of content come in. Explainer videos, cheat sheets, stories, walkthrough videos, like you just explaining your processes, right? Because what happens in B2B, if you don't know what B2B means, it means business to business. So you're selling like a marketing agency or shit like that. You're selling to other businesses. It's B2B. So what happens with B2B is these people are busy. So if you show them all of the sauce, they might like sit here and try to execute it themselves. But I don't have time for this. I'm just going to use this guy to just accelerate results. That's what happens in B2B. However, what happens in B2C is if you do like walkthroughs and whatnot like that, they're just poor, so they just do it themselves. So giving value is actually extremely effective in B2B because they'll try it themselves and they'll be like, I don't feel like doing this, I'm just gonna hire this guy. Consistency. So this is where you hit the next subsection of the population, people who are not ready to buy right now, which is actually 99% of all people. So this is like a functional rework of your mind that you need to understand. Not everyone is ready to buy your thing, so you have to stop getting emotional that when you're reaching out to people or people are coming into your funnel, they're not purchasing right away. It has nothing to do with your offer, and it has everything to do with the fact that their fucking grandma just died. Someone just quit. Their girlfriend broke up with them. Just random shit, bro. There's just stuff going on in people. Like, everyone isn't ready to buy right now. So this is the concept of a conversion window. People come into your funnel, and there's an average amount of time with which their conversion elapses. Like, how long does it take, right? So every single person on the planet is not ready to purchase something from you right now. Consistency. The concept of consistency is where you permanently associate yourself with your thing. So like, for instance, if you've been talking about making TikTok social funnels for a year straight on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter, all of the people who have been consistently watching your content will begin to permanently associate the concept of social funnels with you, right? And when their conversion window elapses, it will likely be with, guess what, you. That's how this works. So I have an account on Twitter, Cold Email Wizard, 116,000 followers. Cold Email Wizard, right? So it's pretty apparent people think of Cold Email Wizard when they think of cold email, right? And I can think of all the different kinds of people. I hear Google Ads, I think of someone. I hear SEO, I think of someone. It's permanent association from existing so long, right? So action steps. Here's what you do now. You can download this document at the link in the description. Subscribe to this video, like the video. Go to clientascension.com, which is also in the description if you want to add $10,000 to $50,000 per month of profit to your marketing agency or B2B business. And if it doesn't work, you don't pay. Love you. Goodbye.